No rules, no referees, no holds barred. Just 6 straight hours of punishing action between two of the toughest competitors on the planet. Tom and Jerry have a storied history together. They know each other's moves inside and out. There's no doubt about it. This is one for the ages. Oh my, what a battle. This is all-out war. A Tom and Jerry Slam Fest. Labor Day from 10 to 4, only on Cartoon Network. Oh my, what a battle! Did you see the way that Jerry pulled that dirty trick on Tom? And then Tom came back and tried to hit him with that thing, the Tom and Jerry Slam Fest. We'll be right back. We're back with the Tom and Jerry Slam Fest, where the furry little fellas are taking it to the max. My, oh my, oh my. I bet Tom's going to be feeling that one in the morning. Woo-wee! We're going to be right back with more Tom and Jerry Slam Fest. You're watching the Tom and Jerry Slam Fest, and there's no doubt about it, this is one for the ages. Unbelievable that they can take this much brutality, this much punishment, and still come back for another episode. Believe it or not, folks, the Tom and Jerry Slam Fest will be right back. It's like my grandma said, if you can't stand someone smashing plates on your head and stabbing you with a fork, then get out of the kitchen. The Tom and Jerry Slam Fest continues.
Coming up next, more of the Ed, Edd, and Eddy Marathon, followed by JBVO at 8 o'clock. Cartoon Network is proud to be the first major television network to recognize National Ed Day. The celebration continues with more Ed, Edd, and Eddy after these messages. From Cartoon Network to all the Eds, Eddies, Edwards, Teds, Teddies, and Tedwards. Thanks, fellas. The National Ed Day Marathon will be right back. You're watching the Ed, Edd, and Eddy Marathon in honor of National Ed Day. Have you hugged your Ed today?
It's the New Year's Eve Bash, next Sunday at 10. Starting right now, it's 2 hours of Dexter and the Powerpuff Girls. Get ready to ring in the new year while they ring the villains' bells. It's the New Year's Eve Bash on Cartoon Network. We will return to the New Year's Eve Bash. Just as soon as more bad guys show up. Quality villains are so hard to find. Now back to the New Year's Eve Bash on Cartoon Network. Coming up next, the New Year's Eve Bash continues with Dexter's Laboratory on Cartoon Network. Now it's Dexter's turn to strut his stuff. Good thing we invited the boy genius to the party, just in case Mandark wants to crash. It's the New Year's Eve Bash on Cartoon Network. You're partying all the way to the new year with Dexter and the Powerpuff Girls. It's the New Year's Eve Bash on Cartoon Network. Okay, you can take a break, but don't go anywhere, because there's more partying to do. The New Year's Eve Bash will be back. Get ready to get down. It's the New Year's Eve Bash. Coming up next, the New Year's Eve Bash continues with the Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network. There's a party going on in the streets of Townsville, and the Powerpuff Girls are taking center stage. They're taking out the trash at the New Year's Eve Bash on Cartoon Network. That's all for the New Year's Eve bash. Our party may be over, but the new year is just starting. Happy 2001 from Cartoon Network.
Hello, I am Ed. The other Eds and I would like to invite you to our Independence Day cookout.
We're calling it Independence Day, knucklehead. It's catchier.
Oh yeah, Independence Day, where fun prevails. Double D plays trivia.
Who was the first president?
Poke, poke, poke.
No.
And I like charades. Look, I am a bald eagle.
The 9-hour Independence Day Marathon, next on Cartoon Network.
Hello, I am Ed. Welcome to our very first Independence Day cookout. Double D and Eddie and everybody from the neighborhood are coming over, and there'll be fun and games, and my favorite, grilled meat. Double D has been working all morning on the fireworks display, so let's go. It's Independence Day.
Starting out as a Pokemon trainer, Ash discovers the journey to become a Pokemon master will be harder than originally thought.
Only a novice goes into battle with a pooped-out Pokemon.
Join us for a special presentation of Pokemon, coming up next on Cartoon Network.
Tonight's special presentation of Pokemon is brought to you by Kids WB.
Join us now for a special presentation of Pokemon on Cartoon Network. We'll return to a special presentation of Pokemon on Cartoon Network. Now, back to a special presentation of Pokemon on Cartoon Network. Jackie Chan, an amateur archaeologist, never realized what becoming an action hero would do for him. Great company benefits.
Section 13 has a marvelous dental plan, and every Thursday is Donut Day.
Children worshiping you.
Wow, she rules. Go Jackie.
And gaining the esteem of your elders.
One more thing.
Watch Jackie Chan search for ancient relics and a little respect on a special presentation of Jackie Chan Adventures next Friday night at 7:30 on Cartoon Network. Thank you for watching a special presentation of Pokemon on Cartoon Network.